All right, it is now time for our weekly Rams report. The Rams delivered a dominant performance on Sunday Night Football, exploding for a 34-7 victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Quarterback Matthew Stafford was sharp, passing for 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. The guy has not thrown an interception since week 3 and has dealt 30 touchdowns all season long and only 2 interceptions all season long. He is a front runner for MVP. It is one of the most exciting and most thorough seasons of Matthew Stafford's career, and he's most definitely an MVP candidate. During the win on Sunday, Matthew Stafford connected twice with wide receiver Devontae Adams and once with tight end Colby Parkinson on a set of touchdowns. And on the ground and through the air, the Rams offense controlled the game, and defense was a force to be reckoned with as cornerback Kobe Durant set the tone early by ripping the ball away for a pick six as they pitched a shutdown effort against the Bucks. And the Bucks looked flat. Their offense could only muster a total of 193 yards, and quarterback Baker Mayfield left at halftime with a shoulder injury and was later diagnosed with a low-grade sprain. And backup Teddy Bridgewater struggled just as much to spark any kind of comeback for the Bucks. And by halftime, the Rams built a 31-7 lead, and they never looked back. That win extends their streak to 6 straight victories and bolsters their grip on the first place mark on the NFC West. All right, and with that, the Rams are gearing up for their Week 13 matchup against the Carolina Panthers. And there's only one person I could bring on that can talk about the Carolina Panthers. You guys might recognize his voice. He's from Wrestling with Ryan. It's Ryan Hernandez. How you
Yeah,
doing?
no, after all this time, I finally get to talk about the Panthers and express my love and fandom for them, especially after, having a back and forth season,
Right.
season where we definitely exceeded expectations for sure.
Ryan, give me your take on what the Panthers are, having this season, what kind of season they're having, and what they can do to have a successful game against the Rams.
Yeah, so I think the Panthers are having, a season that by far exceeded most people's expectations. Most people were saying we were like maybe at most a 3 to 4, even 5 win team, but here we are. We're 6-6, 500. We're already surpassed last season's win total because last season we went 5-12, and we're just a half game out of first place. And so I think the Panthers are finally, clicking and gelling, especially because of this young team that they have. And our rookie wide receiver has been one of our highlights this year.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I think heading into this game with the Rams, I think some of the Panthers' keys to victory is they have to have their defense has to be on point. They have to slow down Matthew Stafford and the Rams because Matthew Stafford's been going on a tear as of late.
MVP candidate.
Yeah. So I think the defense has to really pressure Matt Stafford because I feel like when Matthew Stafford's under pressure, that's when he makes, the little mistakes.
Hmm.
And so I feel like the defense has to really step up, and I think our offense just has to really click on all cylinders. I think we need to go back to running the football with Rico Dowdle
There you
because
go.
he's been like the MVP of the offense
Hmm.
this year outside of our rookie wide receiver because he's currently third in the NFC in rushing yards with 788. And
Right.
he only ran the ball 6 times against the 49ers, and it didn't work. And it's been proven that when he's run the football and he produces, then the Panthers tend to win or at least play a good game.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, definitely. And so I feel like with the Rams, I think they have to continue this momentum that we're, having right now. The Panthers, they're not a bad team, and don't let their, I think their young guys fool you. The Panthers can really surprise. They have been surprising teams all season long in terms of getting the job done, and I think the Rams cannot take them lightly.
Yeah, I think this is a potential trap game for the Rams
Mm-hmm.
And so, and yeah, like you said, especially on defense, I'm not sure if our corner will be playing because he got a concussion, so I don't know if he'll be able to play. But J.C. Horn, he's like our interception machine. So if he's not playing, the Rams could take advantage of that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. And where do the Panthers sit in their division?
We're second. We're
We're
half a
second.
game back
So
behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
so I mean with the Bucks lost to the Rams last Sunday, I mean if the Panthers could somehow get a victory, that would be huge for the team in terms of their playoff hopes.
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah, we're not out of it by any stretch. We're still in the playoff running. We're still in the running for our division,
Right.
but we do have the toughest strength of schedule remaining. So because our last 5 games, we have the Rams, 2 games against the Buccaneers, Seahawks, and then we have one more game with the Saints.
Right. So some tough cooking for the Panthers. As for the Rams, we're sitting pretty first in the NFC West. We're looking like we're Super Bowl contenders. The biggest thing for the Rams going forward, not only this game, but continuing the momentum and just staying healthy for the Rams as they prepare for December and January. But
Yeah.
But yeah, but cool. I know you wanted to talk about the Panthers for a very long time. I remember one time
Yes.
you asked me if we could cover Panthers on Lace 'em Up Sports, and I said hell to the nah because we're an LA sports only podcast. But this is your opportunity to talk some Panthers, and I know the Panthers live through your blood.
Yeah. So we gotta keep pounding on it next. It should be a good game on Sunday. So I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a close game.
Exactly, exactly. All right, but that wraps it for the Rams report.